Beginning of human history to 600 BCE. Human and environmental interaction. Thanks to modern science such as genetics, we know that humans originated in Africa and migrated out of Africa to settle the rest of the world. As shown on this map, early humans migrated throughout Africa, then went towards the Middle East. Then humans went west and settled in Southeast Asia around 100,000 years ago. This is because of a cold temperature and rough terrain, such as in the Serbian mountains and large ice glaciers. But eventually humans did make their way into Europe. Humans then migrated into the Americas through the Bering Strait around 12,000 to 30,000 years ago. They were able to do this because at that time the climate was a lot colder and this created an ice bridge. Humans then migrated south to modern-day Latin America. The last land settled, as shown on this map, were the islands in the Pacific Ocean and Oceania location. A large turning point in history is the Neolithic Revolution. Scientists today often question if the world today would have the problems it does if humans never went through the Neolithic Revolution. The Neolithic Revolution, sometimes called the Agricultural Revolution, was a wide-scale transition of human culture from a lifestyle of hunting and gathering to one of agriculture and settlement, allowing the ability to support an increasingly large population. The Neolithic Revolution changed the way humans lived. The use of agriculture allowed humans to develop permanent settlements, social classes, and new technologies. These early civilizations were often around an area of fertile soil, such as the Nile, Tigris Euphrates, Yellow, and Indus rivers. This results in the rise of great civilizations in Egypt, Mesopotamia, China, and India, and also led to a lot of war and fighting for this land. The Neolithic Revolution was a pivotal moment in human history. The ability to grow excess food and able to store it led to not only more people, but also people being able to do jobs that were not farming based. People were able to innovate and do things other than farm. New inventions emerged, such as a plow and metal tools. Humans went from a state of barely having enough food to feed their small populations to thriving and being able to support large numbers of people. Domesticable animals became a crucial part in allowing humans to produce more food with less energy. Why do something yourself when an animal can do it better and faster than you? A domesticated animal is an animal that has been tamed and kept by humans as a work animal, food source, or pet. That has been changed through selective breeding to become notably different from their wild ancestors. A good domesticated animal would be large, produce many offspring, would be temperament, and have a good diet such as eating grain. There were only 14 domesticated animals, in which 13 of the 14 were indigenous to Eurasia. Having domesticated animals made all the difference in having a kingdom and small village. Two main groups of people existed, nomadic people and pastorals. A nomad is a person who has no permanent living location and must travel from place to place to find new land that has not been used up yet in order to survive. Pastorals were like shepherds or herders, in which they would look after a herd of livestock such as cattle. This new way of life with more food and different jobs meant that people could come together and form communities and cities in which they would rely on each other to do their job. This meant that there was the formation of urban cities and societies. Before, humans just used the land to survive, but after the Neolithic Revolution, they were cultivating and changing it. Here are my sources.